Hello everyone. We are here for part 2 of our video for Holy Week. Part 1 was yesterday when we talked about Maundy Thursday and talked about Jesus washing his disciples' feet. We are going to pick up on that story and continue it today to find out what happened on Good Friday. I am going to be reading from a couple of different resources on this, but I will give you guys the Bible verses so that you can look them up on your own if you want to. You can look in Matthew 27:32 through 66. You can look in Mark 15:21 through 47. You can look in Luke 23:26 through 56, or in John 19:16 through 42. All of those recount Jesus' crucifixion. So that is where we are going to be reading from today. So we are picking up right where we left off yesterday after Jesus shares a meal with his friends and after he washes the disciples' feet. After dinner, Jesus went to the garden to pray. Jesus knew what was about to happen and wanted God to guide him and to be with him. But while he was there, the soldiers came. They arrested Jesus and took him away. There was a council, and they asked Jesus many questions. The soldiers made fun of him and beat him. Pilate, the Roman governor, couldn't find a problem with Jesus and washed his hands of the whole thing. So Jesus was put to death on the cross. On either side of him were criminals. His friends gathered at the base of the hill. They cried for their friend Jesus. So Jesus died and was placed in a tomb. And that is where we are going to leave our story for today. That is the end of our story for today. But that is not the end of the story of Jesus. Tune back in on Easter when we will have the conclusion of our story. Okay? As you finish out this lesson today, you might talk with your family about how you think Jesus must have felt in those moments in the garden when the soldiers came to arrest him. How do you think he felt? How do you think his disciples felt in that moment? Okay? And then how do you think his disciples felt after Jesus died and was placed in the tomb? I bet they were probably a little bit scared, maybe a little disheartened. Talk with your family and come up with your own ideas. We'll pick this back up on Easter.